What is up, Motorfest racers and Copium participants? It is I, your wheelman, Alex Cornnut. Copium 8. Almost said 9. 9's next week. Copium 8 this week. Lotus Exige Rally in Red Hot West. Super, super fun. I got a lot faster. My off-road game got stronger. And we set some world records this week. The clip you guys just saw, that's Rhino the Raccoon with his world record-setting run. Check the leaderboards, you guys. We are finally at a point where if the Copium car and track combo is set up correctly, we as a group are the fastest in the world. And so that is super awesome. It was a pleasure to chase him around, learn some of the lines, streamed that. And so guys, this next week is going to be awesome. Same kind of deal. Make sure you jump in. But let's go into the results right now. Rhino the Raccoon, as we saw, was the fastest guy on track in the world with a 157.803. Right behind him, well, 6 seconds behind him was Judy, 2077, followed up by Waterblob. So Judy ran a 203.8, and then Waterblob did a 204.0. So just 2/10 right behind Judy. Right behind Waterblob was myself with a 204.4, and then Eric did a 204.7. Eric's got a little note here. What's that say? Done solo. Oh my god, here we go. The shade is strong. Done solo without having the fastest guy named Rhino to tow me around. Okay, cool. Appreciate you, Eric. He's throwing shade at me because I did set my fastest time while chasing Rhino to kind of see the lines and stuff. So that's pretty cool. I know Eric grinded that track for like 14 hours straight to get a crazy time. So shout out to Eric. 5th place in split 1. Not as fast as me, but no, you tried there, buddy. All right, so we move on. Top of split 2 is Airflows with a 205.585. Right behind Airflows is Solo Star with a 205.637. And then CC, that's Cornnut Crew, Owned You with a 205.990. I know Airflows has also got CC in his name. I don't know why we're going to have it there. Doesn't matter. Anyway, after Own Use is Sodga 85 with a 206.4, and then Wave of Mutilation with a 206.6, with a note that says solo without destroying relationships due to excess copium. He didn't want to grind the track super long like Eric did, so I think he might be throwing shade at Eric, and Eric's throwing shade at me, so we're having fun with that. Apparently, we now are submitting notes with our copium times in the future for you guys. We out here. All right. Winner of our next split is CC Cornnut Crew Mean Cat 97 with a 208.519. Right behind Mean Cat is Mr. Nikolai with a 208.8. Midnight Blur right behind Mr. Nikolai with a 209.0. And then WRX_69 Nice with a 210.8. And then Sergeant Epic Speed with a 211.0. So pretty close split there. Just about 3 seconds dividing those guys up. As you guys can see above here, 1 second divides that whole split. And then split 1, we take out the alien that is Rhino the Raccoon, and then about 1 second separated all of us there. So really close racing this week, you guys. All right, our next split. Bodacious is our winner with a 211.2. Right behind Bo is Maury's 1 with a 211.8. Maury's, welcome to Copium. I think that's the first time I've seen your name there. LEXX are right behind Maury's with a 211.9. So these guys are all within the same second. Really close racing. And then back again, our friend Ben DL, which is A617F99652099A41. That is a name that was given to him during the EA Need for Speed days. He let his account go dormant, and so that was an auto-generated name that EA gave him, and it's like my favorite one. It's chaos. Ben DL ran a 212.6, and then Leia Licious right behind Ben with a 212.8. Shout out to Leia. She has actually been putting the car and track combos together over the last couple of weeks, and I think she's doing a really excellent job with those. It's actually turning into very good pairings, and like this week, she actually picked the very fastest car for that track out of all the cars in Motorfest, so I think that's awesome. I would challenge anybody to go and beat Rhino's time, because he tried it with some other cars and he said that Lotus was king dingling. That was the fastest one. So shout out to her. She did a really good job, and it continues to do so. All right, our next split, Havoc 303 with a 217.4. Right behind Havoc's our man Dragontron 95 with a 217.5. So those guys are breathing on each other, just about 4/100ths of a second away from each other. And then Matt C 2691 right behind Dragontron with a 218.7. Then Cap 67 with a 219.1. And then Mad J Cessna back to play with a 220.3. Guys, shout out to Mad J Cessna, the very first Copium we ever ran back in Need for Speed Unbound. So we're like 30 weeks into this at this point, you guys. I butchered his name so bad, and I just called him Mad J Cessna, that he changed his name to that. So, like, hats off to this dude. That's the spirit. I love it. We move on to the next split. All right, Malafema, new name on the list. Welcome to Copium. Happy to have you with a 220.3. Followed by our friend Valve 789 with a 220.9. Only about 6/10 separates those two. Miku Nakano 7431 with a 224.4. Splash the Orca with a 224.7. So this is the reason I'm keeping the times in here, is I want you guys to see how close you are to the next person right in front of you. I mean, these splits are like just a breath of nitrous is the difference between passing the next guy in front of you, and I really like that. So Valve and Mala were really close, and then Splash and Miku are super close. Right behind Splash is our friend Doug 666 Green. Shout out to Doug. I think he's done every Copium since we started, so that's really cool. He's one of the few in the group that's done that with a 229.9. And then our man Forever Young in a stock car, one try. That's his deal. He's a one trick. Like, he will get the car, and whatever he does on the track the very first time he runs it, that's what it is. He didn't have parts, so he's like, I ran it stock. So he did a 244.0. So honestly, with stock parts and everything, he's not that far off from the group, so he did really well. Now we get down into the meme times, because we've got a few there. I don't know why we're putting all these, but whatever. If you submit it, we're going to figure it out. So we got Sobo Star. He did the quad bike with a 231. Splash also ran it in the 458 Special with a 216.9, and that's the drift car. And then the Testarossa, of course, ran a 220. Insane. And then apparently DeBuster submitted a Drift Limo Dream Spiral 420 728 for his score. DeBuster's doing whatever he wants. And then Victor Galas did the Ford GT on Get High Tonight for a 152. So I guess if you guys run Need for Speed, we're also accepting those times in Copium. I don't know. You guys are out here. I love it though. All right, this week on PC, we had 15 players, PS5 we had 11, and Xbox we had 7, for a total of 33 participants. Now guys, make sure that you are submitting your times. I saw a handful of times on the leaderboard that did not get submitted via the Discord or via email. If we do not get it in the submissions page, we're not going to put you on there, because I think some people might just be running it because they see the world record car is, Rhino running that Lotus, and so maybe they're trying it and getting it a good time, and I don't want to put somebody into the results that maybe didn't want to be there, and vice versa. So if you want to be in the results, make sure you do take a screenshot and submit your time. Outside of that, that is Copium this week, guys. Thank you so much for participating. Go back and watch the start of the run and check out Rhino running super fast to get some of those lines. There's some techniques there, and the kid's got it. He's so fast. All right, that is everything, guys. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.